Hello everyone. I came to do a product review for my client who has dry hair, so I'm going to try a new product which is called Nirvel. What? First of all, she's natural, so her first part of her service starts with the rinse. Always when you want to go in to start a shampoo, you want to rinse the hair thoroughly. Don't go in and get it damp. You go in and get it fully hydrated. Apply as much water as you possibly can. Do not rush your client's service. Always make sure you have the hair fully saturated with water. If you understand what water does in this process, water is a pH of 7, so it's opening that cuticle layer. She's natural, so you'll notice as her hair starts to get fully hydrated, her hair will start to swell, which means the cuticle is opening up. We do that before we start our shampoo. She's natural, so we want to get as much product as she's had on her hair before throughout the past couple of weeks. We want to get all that removed so that we won't have any problems when we start our first lather. Rinse it until the water runs clear. Please note or see how the cuticle layer starts to open up. If you go in and get the hair damp, you'll have a hard time getting the first shampoo. You'll start using more product, which is a waste. As I said, I'm using the product Nirvel. I'm using a clarifying shampoo. First shampoo, see how easily it lathers whenever you rinse the hair thoroughly. You always want to make sure you give your client a good shampoo. If people come to you for nothing else, they always say if you don't shampoo well, they don't feel like they got a good service no matter how you style the hair. If you don't give a good shampoo or good scalp massage, your clients will not like the service that they receive. Out of 32 years, everybody always go on about my shampoo, so that's my signature. Give a great shampoo. You want to make sure you use the balls of your fingertips and massage the scalp. No matter if it's the first, second, or third shampoo, you want to rinse out all of the previous shampoo that you've applied to the hair. Because, of course, you know in the second shampoo, it will not be clarifying. Clarifying is to remove all product buildup. Get all the dirt and oils out of the hair. Her second shampoo is a moisturizing shampoo. She's having trouble with dryness, so we're going with a moisturizing. There's a difference between moisturizing shampoo and hydrating shampoo. Your stylist will determine which one you need. In her case, as I said, she'll need a moisturizing shampoo because she has previously colored her hair, and because she's natural, been out in the sun. She has children play out in the playground, so her hair is dry. So I'm going in with a moisturizing shampoo, something to bring the natural moisture out of her hair. Clients tend to appreciate you giving them a great shampoo, so that's where our style begins, and that's where a healthy hair begins, is at the shampoo bowl, because we want that hair to be good and squeaky clean. Always remember to rinse the shampoo completely out. Rinse it until the water runs clear. Make sure you sanitize your shampoo bowl, because if your shampoo bowl is not clean, you won't know if the water is clear or if the shampoo bowl is just nasty or dirty. Sanitize in between each client. Make sure when you rinse, you don't wet your client up. Some people come in and put makeup on. They don't want you to mess up their makeup before they leave. So always make sure you shampoo well or rinse well. Now it's a conditioning process. You see how tangled her hair is? We're going to get those tangles out. I'm going in with the Nirvel Express mask. As I said, it's an express. You leave it on for about a minute. I left it on for her longer than a minute. Put it in, make sure you get all the water out of her hair and have more product so the product doesn't just run down the drain. You'll see the difference. It detangles so well. They do have deep penetrating mask, but she needs an express mask today. Always make sure you comb it through. You want that product to get on every strand of hair, if at all possible. If time allows, or depending on the length of the client's hair, you can ask them to sit up at the shampoo bowl. Hers was easier, and being that we're doing a video, to keep her laying back. When you detangle hair, make sure you start at the ends. Work your way from the ends down to the roots. Depending on the texture, I use a comb, or a lot of times I use a detangling brush. But with this product in, I want to comb it through. Make sure you comb it through to ensure even distribution throughout the hair. We don't want any strands untouched with the express mask. It's a quality product. It's also a very expensive product, but well worth what you pay for it. It saves you time, and it also gives you a head of healthy hair. Now it's our final rinse process. After you see that the hair is detangled, you want to go in with lukewarm water. Not cold. It could be tepid. You definitely don't want to go in with hot water. Make sure it's lukewarm water. I'll usually use a rule as cold as the client can stand, especially when the hair has color. You don't want to open that cuticle layer. As a stylist, you know what pH the conditioner takes the hair back to. Make sure you raise that client up, get underneath at her nape. Make sure you get all the product out of the crown area and along her parietal area. Both sides. If you can't see it, just ask the client to tilt her head to the right or to the left. Give them direction. Don't just turn your head. Give them direction. Turn your head to the right, turn your head to the left. That way they'll understand you and they'll feel like you're more professional. Squeeze as much as the excess water out at the bowl as possible. I keep clips on my apron so I'm always able to pin the hair up. Towel blotting the hair is the best way to remove the excess water. You want all of the excess water removed before you start to blowing it dry, because when that water heats up on that layer of hair, on the outer layer follicle, you don't want that water to swell. It causes damage to the hair. So you want to remove as much of the excess water as you possibly can or see. As I said before, do not be in a rush to get your client out of the chair. Make sure you schedule accordingly so you can spend as much time with your client as you possibly can. I'm going in with a heat protector. The Nirvel serum is a heat protector. It repairs damaged hair, non-greasy. It adds softness, and you'll see that the hair has a lot of shine to it. After you apply it, you can apply it to either wet or dry, but because her hair and ends are severely damaged, I want to apply it wet. I'm also going to do the Nirvel leave-in conditioner. It adds body and shine as well. These are professional products, cannot be found in most of your non-professional stores such as Sally's. If you want to know where these products are or how to purchase these products from a local store in Greenville, please inbox me or message me via Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Going to try to post as many videos as I possibly can to make sure everyone is receiving a professional service, not just at my salon, but when you go to a salon, you know what to expect. I always section the hair off into quadrants for control. It helps me to be able to maneuver the process of blow drying. I can control each section one at a time until I get through, instead of trying to blow dry all of the hair at one time. When you section the hair, it cuts down on your time. It also ensures that you are completely drying the hair, because you do not want to flat iron wet hair. That also causes damage. Because I put the express on hers, it's not nearly as tangled as it would have been without a detangling conditioner on it. Are your clients like mine? Everybody addicted to their phone? I watched all of her TikTok videos trying to do her hair. You always want to be professional with your clients. They see you sectioning the hair off, that'll set you apart from the average stylist who's in a rush, parting the hair a little bit at a time or trying to blow dry it all at one time, giving tangles and splitting the ends. I'm done sectioning. Everything is parted off, and now it's time for our blow drying process. Make sure I put a lot of tension on the hair to smooth it out as I'm blow drying. After using heat from the blow dryer, you don't want to go back in with too much heat with flat iron. So the smoother you can get it, blow drying process, the less heat you'll have to use during your flat iron process. I try not to have my thermostat set any higher than 375 to 380 and still come out with a smooth silk press. I use a smaller brush to use tension at the roots. It's easier for me to put more tension and get those roots a lot straighter than I would just from the blow dryer itself. The round brush is essential. You want to get a brush with good bristles as well, because you don't want to split those ends as you use product to repair. You don't want to get too close to the scalp as well with the heat. And your clients will come out of the chair when you do. Pay attention to as I turn the brush and as my placement with the dryer away from the scalp. When you turn that brush, it gives tension. See how smooth the hair is just from below drying. I haven't flat ironed it yet. And her hair is silky smooth. I section it as well before I flat iron it to give myself control. This is another step you don't want to rush. Make sure you use small partings. That also depends on the texture of the hair. If you blow dry well, one pass will do. If you're doing 2 and 3 passes, you didn't blow dry well, you don't have the hair saturated with great products, and you're applying too much heat, which is causing more damage. So make sure you invest in your products. Hour and a half tops for a blowout. You spending any more time on that, it's because the hair is long, or you're not using good products and you're having to do too many passes on the flat iron process. One pass is enough. Sometimes you may have to go through those ends with the flat iron. No more. Hair is still soft and very manageable. Leave the comb in the hair, it makes it smooth when it gets to that flat iron going through. See how silky your hair is if you could only feel it. You want to get those roots a little bit straighter. So pass more than once. Your hair is completely flat iron, not heavy product, very light, still movable and manageable. And the product still that cuticle end. She doesn't want the ends trimmed too much, so we tried to smooth them out, and it worked. She didn't want a full curl. She just wanted a bump. I let my granddaughter do the videotaping, and just to give you a better idea of her movement. So be patient with the camera lady. My videos will get better with time. She's into those eyelashes, as most people are nowadays. All you have to do is wrap it and go. She still has the body, as you can tell. Her hair is not heavy with product. And there she is. Do you like it? If so, give me a call. 864-607-8392.